Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
So career-wise, what would you describe as your greatest accomplishment?
Okay, so again, that's a very tricky thing to say or to evaluate. But to be honest with you, and I spent time to think about this over time. I would like to believe that my greatest joy and fulfillment is in the rise, the growth, the flourishing of people that I've either had to work with as colleagues or to work with as their boss. I think that's the greatest validation anybody can have. That people are doing better. They're doing way better. They're able to perform better. They're able to achieve a lot more because they had a relationship with you. I really love it when people come back and say, you know what, that thing that we did together, that thing that you taught us, that thing that we worked on together is responsible for this kind of success that I have. For me, that frankly is what gives me a lot of joy when I see people make progress, when I see people rise, when I see people achieve things, that they difficult to do on the surface. That gives me a lot of joy and professional fulfillment.
All right. Now, I would like to find out from you, to continue to remain relevant in one's field, what must one do?
Well, to remain relevant means that you must be able to offer things that resonate with people within your profession. So I think first is about knowledge and knowledge sharing. It's not something that you have spent a number of years to spend in a particular field. For me, it's about 35 going to 36 years on. So there's quite a lot that one has acquired over time that I think one can always share with other people. So knowledge exchange is very, very important. Another knowledge exchange, we also have things like peer review. We also have things that are around thought leadership and so on and so forth. I think that's very important for the stage where one is. I think the second thing that we need to look at in terms of what can make you relevant would be your interest in organizational capacity building. And what do I mean by that? Because of the level where you have attained, you must always look for room to ventilate some of your experiences, some of your acquired expertise. I did talk earlier about 60 being the new 40 and how you can harvest your experience at that time. There must be opportunity to ventilate this. But no matter what, life happens in phases. So even if today technology has taken over most of what is being done, it's also still discovered that technology must still has its roots in human nature. After all, it's human beings that build technology. So again, we have opportunity to be able to share of your knowledge. That makes you relevant. The third would be in terms of your contribution to the growth of the profession itself. And that contribution again can come by way of volunteer information, by way of knowledge sharing, about thought leadership, by way of mentoring, whatever it is that you do quickly within that field. So that if you look at it from a 360-degree perspective, you are part of a foundation that people know. You are part of something that are not as active as you used to be, and you are playing a role, either you are volunteering for that role or whatever. And then much more importantly, when you talk about the future of the business, you are part of it. So, and this does not have to be just a local or regional thing. There are also global perspectives that you can bring to it. And, finally for me is that, like I said, if you don't ever really go to retire, you then understand why your profession, your vocation still matters. in terms of your contributions, your insights, your views. Even if you acquire the level of a statesman, you are still consulted from time to time because your views are not only relevant, but they can make a difference in terms of the trajectory that your profession is taking.
All right. So what stands Dr. Tunji Olugbodi out in your field?
Passion more than any other thing. Passion. For me, it's just passion. I mean, I didn't, and I still don't know any other way of doing the things that I do. Okay, maybe I've mellowed quite a bit, but for me, it's passion. If I have anything to do, I always say to my guys, number one, I will never send you on an errand that I can't run myself, as long as a professional errand, even up to now. So I'm not faced by the challenge that comes with, oh, the status. If I'm being paid to do a job, I get that job done to the best of my ability. That's number one. Number two, there's nothing like a small assignment. And again, that's why I find a bit of a disconnect between maybe people of my generation and some of the new generation. I don't take anything for granted. If I have an assignment tomorrow, I play out that assignment in my mind totally. I do a risk assessment of what can go wrong and what can go right. I'm a plan B, plan C, plan D, plan D person. So nothing happens that I'll be so surprised that I don't have an option for. I'll not necessarily be the option, but it's not that it will come as a surprise. That's the way I'm wired. And I still try to do that without being uptight. Okay? So I have what I call high expectations from people when you go to do assignments, and not because I don't know any other way. Okay, so I try very hard to just accommodate what people bring and do my best to be able to show them what I think is the best way to do it. But I get very irritated when people don't prepare for what they need to do. So because the quality that of the result that you get at the end of the day is always directly linked to the quality and level of preparation. Because when you prepare very well, the likelihood is that you post, you just be able to overcome things very easily. So that's my mindset, that's my attitude, that's my rotation. What sets me apart, I think, is just the passion that I have when I have the responsibility. I'm not going to take on an assignment I want, but the moment I decide to, I always try to give it the best.